1 cup a day. This natural drink is giving men rock-hard erections faster than ever. Hello there, my friend. If you're over 55 and struggling with maintaining strong erections, or even just noticing some quiet changes down there, I want you to know something important. You're not alone, and you're not broken. I've sat with hundreds of men in my practice who whisper the same concern, often with a mix of embarrassment and frustration. And yet, here's what we don't talk about nearly enough. Over 70% of men in your age group experience some form of erectile dysfunction, but fewer than 1 in 5 ever seek real help. Why? Because we've been taught to suffer in silence, to chalk it up to just getting old. But let me say it plain, that's outdated thinking. I get it. Maybe you're here watching this in your favorite recliner. Maybe you hesitated to click thinking, is this really for me? But the fact that you did click, that tells me you're ready to take a small but powerful step. You might have tried the little blue pills. Maybe they worked for a while. But then came the side effects, the expense, or the fear of mixing with your heart meds. That's no way to live. You shouldn't have to choose between your health and your happiness. So today, I'm here to offer something different, something real. I'm going to walk you through 5 natural drinks backed by solid science that support stronger, healthier erections from the inside out. No gimmicks, no shame. And at the end, I'll share with you what I call my ultimate 3-ingredient miracle drink. Simple, accessible, potent. So settle in and maybe grab a pen. And if you're up for it, drop a quick comment and let me know where you're watching from, city and state. I love hearing from our community of men who are taking their health into their own hands. Let's start this journey together, the way it should have always been. No pressure, just truth, heart, and the kind of practical care every man deserves.
Drink number 1, the Beetroot Power Boost, unlocking your circulation naturally. Now let me introduce you to a humble root that's quietly changing the game for men over 60. Beetroot. And no, I'm not pulling your leg. I've had men raise an eyebrow when I bring it up. Doc, beets? Really? And I always smile and say, yes, really. Here's why. Beetroot is packed with natural compounds called nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide, a powerful molecule that helps your blood vessels relax and open up. Think of nitric oxide like WD-40 for your arteries. It gets the blood flowing smoothly right where you need it. One study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that men who drank beetroot juice had a 38% increase in blood flow within just 2 hours. Not a tiny nudge, a measurable surge. That's the kind of number that makes doctors pay attention. But before you go grabbing any old beet juice off the shelf, pause. Most of that prepackaged stuff is pasteurized, meaning the beneficial compounds have been cooked into submission. Fresh is where the magic lives. Here's how I coach my patients to do it. Take 1 to 2 small beets, wash and peel them, juice them together with half an apple for sweetness and a thumb of fresh ginger for warmth and anti-inflammatory benefits. Add the juice of half a lemon at the end for vitamin C, which helps boost nitric oxide production even more. Now the secret sauce? Timing. Drink it on an empty stomach about 2 to 3 hours before intimacy. Why? Because your body needs time to convert those nitrates, and food in your gut can get in the way. I had a patient, let's call him Bob, 61 years old, retired firefighter, still strong as an ox, but struggling where it mattered most. Medications were off the table for him due to his heart history. So we tried this beetroot drink daily. 1 week in, he called me, voice shaken with emotion. Doc, it worked. I'm back. And that's the beauty of this drink. The effects aren't just a one-time thing. Over time, it helps restore your circulation at a deeper level, improving not just sexual function, but also your heart, brain, and energy levels. It's not a shortcut, it's a solution that respects how your body actually works.
Drink number 2 is pomegranate passion elixir, liquid Viagra, but smarter. Let's talk about a fruit that's been whispered about in ancient texts, painted on temple walls, and now finally proven by modern science to be a bedroom hero, pomegranate. Now don't laugh, but I like to call this one liquid Viagra. Why? Because this beautiful red fruit doesn't just flirt with your blood vessels, it romances them deeply. Inside each juicy seed are compounds called anthocyanins and L-aspartic acid. These aren't just tongue twisters, they are vascular protectors. They reinforce your blood vessel walls, reduce inflammation, and yes, they send blood exactly where you want it. A study out of UCLA followed 53 men with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction. After just 4 weeks of daily pomegranate juice, nearly half of them reported a significant improvement. And here's the kicker, the older men had better results. Why? Because their systems were thirstier for real support. But don't grab a pomegranate cocktail from the gas station fridge and expect magic. That's just sugar water in disguise. Here's how to make the real thing, the pomegranate passion elixir, a drink worthy of your comeback story. 1 cup of 100% pure pomegranate juice, no added sugars. Half a cup of tart cherry juice for extra antioxidants. 1 tablespoon of raw honey for natural energy, a pinch of cinnamon for blood sugar stability and added warmth. Shake it, stir it, blend it if you like, but don't gulp it down. Timing matters. Drink this about 30 minutes after a light lunch, not on an empty stomach. Why? Because the natural sugars help shuttle those powerful compounds into your bloodstream more effectively after a meal. I'll never forget Frank, a 62-year-old patient who came to me frustrated beyond words. Recently remarried, full of love, but feeling like he was letting his new partner down. After just 3 weeks on this elixir, he said, "Doc, she thought I had a secret, and I guess I do now." Here's the beautiful part. This isn't just a quick fix. Every glass is an investment. Day by day, you're renovating your inner plumbing. You're not masking a symptom, you're restoring the flow of life itself. So when you lift that glass, you're not just drinking juice, you're saying yes to vitality, to connection, to being the man you remember and still are.
Drink number 3, Watermelon Wonder Surge, fast-acting fuel for peak performance. All right, my friend, now this one might surprise you. Watermelon. Yep, that summertime picnic favorite. Turns out it's more than just a juicy treat. It's nature's version of a performance enhancer, and it works faster than you think. The real star inside watermelon is an amino acid called citrulline. Your body takes this citrulline and turns it into arginine, and then into nitric oxide, that same blood vessel relaxing magic molecule we talked about with beetroot. Now here's the plot twist. Researchers at Texas A&M University found that watermelon has effects on the body remarkably similar to Viagra, but without the scary side effects or prescription drug interactions. No tight chest, no flushed face, no awkward timing, just natural support. But here's where most guys miss the boat. Eating watermelon slices isn't enough, not by a long shot. You need to eat half the melon just to get the benefit. That's why I created the Watermelon Wonder Surge, a concentrated juice that delivers real results. 2 cups of fresh watermelon juice, not store-bought, make it at home. Juice of half a lime to supercharge absorption. 1 tablespoon of coconut water for hydration and electrolytes. A tiny pinch of sea salt. Don't skip this, it helps the nutrients get absorbed faster. And here's a key insider tip. When juicing your watermelon, include some of the white rind. That's where most of the citrulline lives. It's not as sweet, but it's the part that gets the job done. When should you drink it? About 45 minutes before you plan to be at your best. It works fast. You'll often feel a noticeable warm-up, better circulation, better focus, and yes, better everything. I had a patient, Miguel, 64, widowed for years, recently dating again. He said drinking this juice wasn't just about intimacy. It became his ritual. He'd juice it, sit by the window with the morning sun, and mentally prepare himself for the new chapter he was writing. Doc, he told me, this isn't just a drink, it's confidence in a glass. So whether you're preparing for a romantic evening or just want to feel alive again, this drink delivers. It's quick, it's powerful, and best of all, it's real.
Drink number 4. Ginger Fire Ignition, fueling your inner furnace. Okay, my friend, if beetroot is the builder and watermelon is the booster, then ginger is the igniter. This root doesn't mess around. It's not subtle, and that's exactly what makes it so powerful. In fact, I like to tell my patients, if beetroot lays the tracks, ginger sends the train flying down them. You see, ginger contains compounds called gingerols, natural vasodilators. That's a fancy way of saying they open up your blood vessels, letting more blood reach the places that matter most. But it's not just blood flow. Oh no. Studies have shown that ginger can also increase testosterone levels by up to 17% and improve blood flow by nearly 25%. Now, I'm no hype man, but those numbers speak for themselves. Here's the real kicker. Ginger doesn't just help you perform better, it helps you recover faster. More stamina, less fatigue, better heart resilience. That's the trifecta. Let me introduce you to the Ginger Fire Ignition, the drink that turns your slow-burning wick into a controlled blaze. A 2-inch piece of fresh ginger root, finely grated. Steep in 1.5 cups of hot water, but not boiling, for 10 minutes. Add the juice of 1 lemon for vitamin C and taste. Stir in 1 tablespoon of raw honey. And here's the game changer, a small pinch of cayenne pepper. Yep, you heard that right, just a touch. It works with the gingerols to create a synergistic heat that boosts circulation and keeps it steady, like a candle, not a firecracker. Here's how to drink it. Warm, not scalded. Sip it slowly over 10 minutes, preferably in the early evening or late afternoon. It sets the tone. Within 20 minutes, most men start feeling warmth in their hands, their chest, even their, well, you'll know when you feel it. James, 59, ex-Marine, tough as nails, was one of my most skeptical patients. He called natural remedies hippie tricks when we first met. But after just 1 week on the Ginger Fire Ignition, he sent me an email that said, "Doc, I stand corrected." And I do mean stand. There's something primal about this drink. It wakes you up, grounds you, reclaims your edge. And the best part is, it's supporting your whole cardiovascular system, not just the obvious parts. This is more than a performance booster. It's a signal to your body that you're still in the game and you're playing to win. Drink number 5. Dark Chocolate Desire Boost. Rich, real, and ready when you are. Now let's get into something a little more indulgent because, yes, pleasure and performance can come in the same cup. Let me say this loud and clear. Dark chocolate is not just a treat. In its raw form, it's one of nature's most powerful tools for boosting blood flow, mood, and that spark you may have thought was gone for good. I'm talking about raw cacao, the unprocessed version of chocolate, rich in flavonoids, which are plant compounds that do exactly what your blood vessels love. They make them relax and expand. Sound familiar? That's right. More nitric oxide, more circulation, more action. In fact, research from the University of California found that men who consumed high flavonoid cacao had a 40% increase in blood flow and significantly stronger, more sustainable erections. This isn't fantasy. This is peer-reviewed physiology. But that's just the body. Here's where it gets even better. Cacao also stimulates the release of serotonin and phenylethylamine, those same feel-good chemicals your brain produces when you're falling in love. So this isn't just a physical lift, it's an emotional tune-up too. Here's how to make the dark chocolate desire boost, your evening ritual of confidence and connection. 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, not the cheap cocoa in the bacon aisle. 1 cup of warm, unsweetened almond milk. 1 tablespoon of raw honey. A pinch of cinnamon for circulation and flavor. A dash of vanilla extract and a tiny pinch of sea salt. This balances flavor and enhances absorption. Pro tip: start by whisking the cacao with a little almond milk to form a smooth paste before adding the rest. This keeps it creamy and smooth, no bitter clumps or chalky mess. Drink this about 45 minutes before intimacy. Not rushed, not on the go. Make it a moment. Sip it slowly. Let it signal your body and your brain that you're stepping into your power tonight. One of my favorite stories? Marcus, age 58, dealt with performance anxiety for years. Said intimacy felt like a test he was afraid to fail. I suggested this cacao blend not as a fix, but as a ritual. 3 weeks in, he came back with a smile I hadn't seen before. He said, "Doc, it's not just that I feel more like myself. I feel more like the man she fell in love with." That's the kind of shift this drink can offer. Because when you support your mood, your blood flow, and your sense of control all at once, everything starts working better, naturally, reliably, and without the noise of synthetic pills.
Final thoughts. Reclaiming vitality, 1 sip at a time. So there you have it, my friend. 5 powerful drinks, each with a unique purpose, but all working toward the same goal, helping you feel like yourself again. Let's recap real quick. Beetroot Power Boost opens the floodgates of circulation with natural nitrates, best on an empty stomach, great for long-term vascular health and fast-acting support. Pomegranate Passion Elixir, the ultimate liquid Viagra, rich in antioxidants that rebuild your blood vessels from the inside out. Best taken after lunch, tastes like confidence. Watermelon Wonder Surge, fast, juicy, citrulline-rich support for those moments when you want to show up fully. Include the white rind, drink 45 minutes before showtime. Ginger Fire Ignition, turns up the internal heat, increases testosterone, circulation, and energy. Sip it warm, slowly, and feel it activate from head to toe. Dark Chocolate Desire Boost, your nighttime ritual for passion and presence. Boosts blood flow, mood, and connection without a pill in sight. Sip, savor, repeat. Each of these drinks is more than just a recipe. They're reminders that you still have power, that you deserve to feel connected, alive, and capable, no matter your age. But here's the truth, my friend. None of this works if it just stays in your head. If today's video spoke to you, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which drink are you most excited to try? Have you already tested one? Tell us your story. Your wins and lessons could be the exact encouragement another man needs. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss what's coming next. Because this is just the beginning. In the next video, we're diving even deeper into the Morning Power Blend, a daily formula that stacks all 5 of these powerhouse ingredients into one supercharged drink. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and stay with us here at Beyond the Pill, where we go past quick fixes and dig into the real tools that bring back your energy, confidence, and vitality. And remember, you're not alone. You never were. Let's keep rebuilding one powerful sip at a time.
Bonus, the Morning Power Blend, your daily ritual for lasting vitality. All right, my friend, this is the part I've been most excited to share with you. Because while each of the 5 drinks we covered is powerful on its own, there's one blend that brings them all together. I call it the Morning Power Blend, and it's designed to prime your body from the moment you wake up for energy, blood flow, hormone support, and confidence that lasts all day. This ain't just a smoothie, it's a daily reset button, built for men over 55 who want to feel sharp, strong, and sexually alive without relying on medication, stimulants, or hype. Let's break down the ingredients and the science behind why they matter. Ingredients: 1 cup of fresh watermelon juice packed with citrulline to boost nitric oxide. A 1/2 cup of pomegranate juice supports blood vessel integrity and blood pressure. 1 small cooked beet for natural nitrates and vascular dilation. 1 tablespoon raw cacao powder increases flavonoids and mood-enhancing compounds. 1 teaspoon fresh grated ginger boosts testosterone and circulation. 1 teaspoon maca root powder supports energy, libido, and hormone balance. 1/2 teaspoon pine pollen contains plant-based androgens for natural testosterone support. 1 tablespoon raw honey provides quick, natural energy and smooths out the flavor. A few ice cubes to keep it fresh and smooth. How to make it? Toss everything into a high-speed blender and blend until completely smooth. Drink it first thing in the morning, before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else. It'll take you less than 5 minutes, but what you're giving your body is worth 10x that. Why it works? You're getting a synergistic combination of circulation boosters, hormone supporters, and anti-inflammatory ingredients. It addresses not just performance, but whole body vitality, your energy, mood, focus, and long-term cardiovascular health. It's cumulative, which means the longer you use it, the better it gets. My patients say, one of my patients, Tom, age 67, called it his daily armor. He told me, I don't just feel better in the bedroom, I feel more focused, more energized, and more like myself in every area of life. And honestly, that's the goal. Because when you feel strong in your body, your mindset shifts, your relationships shift, your day changes. It's not just a drink, it's a signal to yourself, I'm still in the game, and I'm playing to win. So tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for the usual, try this blend. Make it a ritual, your moment of ownership. And if you do try it, let me know in the comments. What did you notice? What did you feel? I read every story, and so do the other men in this community. We learn from each other here. And don't forget, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for more. We've got new videos coming, covering daily habits, supplements, and lifestyle tweaks to help you stay strong, vital, and fully alive well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. See you in the next one, champ.